Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do a review on Love After Lockup, Chevelle and Quaylon. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. As I said, this review is about Chevelle and Quaylon, and we are going to just go ahead and dig in, right? So, I've been watching these two idiots, right? And I mean, like Chevelle is like just straight up low self-esteem. If you open up a dictionary and you look up the word low self-esteem, and then you know how it leads you to something else, she's something else. She's the desperation of the low self-esteem. As we all know, Quaylon has been locked up in jail for the majority of his life. Like, he has spent the majority of his years in prison. She started dating Quaylon, because her girlfriend hooked her up with a mofo in jail. Bitch, she's not my girlfriend. If you gonna hook me up with a mofo that's in prison, like, we ain't homegirls for real, for real. Like, you don't give a damn about me, okay? You really don't care nothing about me. Excuse me, y'all, let me fix this. I hate when these little things be sticking out and stuff like that, right? I hate that. I should have gotten a smaller size. But anyway, so this mofo gets out of jail and everything, and she's already, had these different conversations with Quaylon's mom about where he's going to live, whether or not he's going to fly to Houston to be with them or he's going to stay in Kansas. They have a legitimate reason for him not staying in Kansas, which is he's probably going to be around the same old knuckleheads or running up against the same knuckleheads that he was, running with before, right? So the family of feeling like, where there's a familiarity, it's easier for you to get in trouble. Chevelle's thing is, okay, if the mofo gonna get in trouble, he's gonna get in trouble anyway. Well, that's not necessarily true, because when you are in a familiar place and everybody kind of knows you and all of that kind of stuff, it's easier for you to go back to what you knew rather than go to something new. Okay, but anyway. So she has brought him into her house. Her mom, she has a daughter, and her mom and everybody have been, really skeptical about the relationship and really trying to give this young girl wisdom in which she does not respect, wisdom she doesn't want to hear anything. So when her ass hit the ground, right, and she's sitting up on national television and she crying and stuff, don't look for Auntie for no sympathy, because I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to be out here getting a straight kiki off of her ass, because all of the flags are there. So anyway, the last episode that they had on, the episode before the last, she had asked her cousin to do her a favor, right? She was like, I need you to ride with me somewhere. But she didn't tell her cousin where she was going. Her and her cousin are thick as two thieves, right? Except for when it comes down to the peen, all right? When it comes down to the peen, a woman ain't your best friend no more. I mean, let's go ahead on to keep 100. You can't tell a woman about her man. So Chevelle, gets in the car with her cousin, and her cousin has been questioning not only him, but also questioning her. This is, she has a baby and all of this kind of stuff, and she's just been doing stuff that's been out of character. And so she, of course, has already prepared to have this party for Quaylon, but she wants to, knock the ball out the park. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking, but okay. So anyway, she's driving with her cousin, and she pulls into a car lot, and she talks to this gentleman, and she actually buys Quaylon a car. So the cousin, of course, is going the hell off and was like, this mofo ain't done nothing to, prove. Thank you, Dee Dee, for the $5 super chat. Missed you so much, Auntie. Oh, missed y'all too. Missed y'all too. That's why I'm doing these marathons, girl, so I can catch up on everything. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Dee Dee. So they pull up to the car lot, and she done already picked out a truck, and she, up there to pick them up for up. She needed somebody to drive her vehicle back. So the cousin kirked out, right? The cousin lost it and was like, I mean, how the hell you gonna buy this, this mofo a truck and everything? He was like, that's probably gonna be their getaway car. Now, if you all remember, if you all remember when she was going to the jail to go and pick up Quaylon, Quaylon's mother needed a ride, right? So you damn right, Quaylon is probably going to be the one that's going to be taking his mama and his sister back home. Now, I don't know how the bitches made it to the party. They may have Ubered or maybe took a mall train, bitch. But I'm going to tell you right now, the cousin ain't far off from what he thinking. So Chevelle is, she thinks that she's above being hurt or being tricked and bamboozled, which is the same thing with Trice, okay? Because we're going to talk about his sorry ass too. And so, she, is telling the cousin, this is what I want to buy him. He need a car. But then come to find out that the bitch ain't even got no driver's license. He don't even know how to drive. So why does he have an immediate need for a vehicle? The bitch don't. She trying to impress everybody and throw her money and all of that kind of around. Throw it around to me. Cash App. Auntie's advice, bitch. Okay? Cash App me, bitch. You know what? Super chat me. If you want to throw money around, throw the money at me. Okay? But anyway, she, so the cousin is going, or she doesn't want to listen to what the cousin said. The cousin is very, frustrated and everything. So the next day, they end up having this party with it. Two of their families come together, right? And the families meet one another. So, of course, she is in a party and everything, and different people are questioning the two of them about the relationship and, whether or not the relationship is valid, right? They trying to say to her, this motherfucker been in jail. He, like he a little boy for real, because really his life did freeze at the time that he was incarcerated. I think he was incarcerated at like 17 or something like that. Trust and believe me, that's a 17-year-old boy still coming up out that jail, bitch. I don't care how big it's grown. I don't care. I don't care how much height he got on him. I don't care how much hair he got on his face. He's a little boy. He is frozen in time, bitch, and we ain't talking about dinosaurs. So, of course, she's trying to justify her position with him. They at the party. She, he used to be a blood. What the F is that? He used to be a blood and everything, right? And so, she got the cake all blue and all that kind of stuff. Just doing the most. Just doing the most. No, man, Pamela. Okay, we not doing that. So the next thing you know, she tells everybody to come outside. And she's got a damn bow on the truck. And so, they like the, what the fuck? So everybody's celebrating him and everything. But, it's a couple of people that's just like, no, hell no, something's wrong with this. So, of course, he gets in the truck. He revs up the engine because that's all the bitch know how to do. If he had put that in drive, he'd have tore the whole neighborhood up, right? He said he was tempted to do it, but he was like, bitch, I ain't going back to jail messing around with Chevelle. And here Chevelle got this little girl that I'm sure that she could have spent that money on, right? I ain't trying to tell a hoe how to spend her money, right? Because I ain't never been a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to tell her. I'm just saying, hoe, don't spend it on no man. So they come back in the house and everything, and Quaylon's mother sitting by herself and everything, and so of course Chevelle mother came in, and the mother was like, "Come in, sit your ass down, girl." She was like, "What?" She was like, "Did you see that?" And she was like, "Yeah, I saw it and everything." And she was like, "I mean, what you think about that? I mean, look like your daughter trying to buy him and everything." So, the mother instinct, Chevelle's mother gonna say, well, my instinct, I mean, what's wrong with it? Whatever. My instinct is that your son, is trying to use my daughter. And so Quaylon's mom was like, and my mother instinct, bitch, said that your daughter tried to buy him. She's trying to buy his love and affection. Which mother do y'all agree with, damn it? If you agree with Quaylon's mom, put a 1 in the chat. If you agree with Chevelle's mom, put a 2 in the chat. I tell you what, I got a 1 in the chat, bitch. She's trying to buy him, buy his family, buy everything else. Let me see what y'all are saying. Let me see. All them damn ones. All them ones. Okay, the majority of y'all have said one. Okay, some people said one and two. It can't be one and two, damn. It gotta be one or but it's okay. But my whole thing is she is trying to buy him. This mofo hasn't even asked her for something. And you know, the thing about it, every time you get a gift, bitch, it's a string attached to it, okay? Until you married, and even sometime when you married, it's strings attached to gifts. That's why I don't really accept gifts from men, because I got the side eye on that mofo. Freddie, I ain't ready, okay? Don't buy me a damn thing. Let me go ahead and buy myself. Now, we're in an established relationship where we have already, put the if we've already talked about gift giving, the limit on gifts and all of that kind of stuff, birthday, Christmas, stuff like that, this is good to go. But to randomly buy me a gift that's that expensive, I'm going to be looking at you with the mofo side eye. And 9 times out of 10, bitch, I would not accept it. Because to me, a lot of times when you are in relationships, especially as early as their relationship is, because you don't know a mofo till you live with them, bitch. She hopped up on that wee-wee. She had sex with him. She talked about how many times they had it that night. Let me tell you something. When you get up, honey, and reality smack your ass. Now, the cousin had a conversation with Quaylon because he know that he can't talk to his cousin Chevelle. So he told him, I don't see you being the type of mofo that's going to stay around for my cousin. I see you coming up in here and getting what you going to get, because she's stupid enough to buy it for you. And, he said, he was like, she got this daughter and all this. And he was like, I was buying birthday cards and I was buying this. Yeah, off the money she was sending to the jail to put on your books, bitch. You didn't have nothing, up in that mofo for real. And I don't know if you was working for $2.50 an hour or 50 cents an hour. Whatever the case, okay? Whatever the case, mofo, you don't have the money to be doing that. And like he said, you in the real world now, mofo, it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be required of him as a man. And so, he was like, he trying to get me off my swizzer. You talking stupid, your swizzer? No, he trying to speak wisdom to your dumb ass, okay? Because you've never been responsible for a child. You don't even have a child. You don't even have a child. And then she got the daughter calling him daddy and being all up in his face and all that old bullshit. I don't play them. I don't play them games. I never played them games. And I ain't playing them games. You understand what I'm saying? Kids are, kids are off limits. They come with the package. Bitch, if he got a package and it got kids in it, like it's going to really take some time for me to, really get to know his kids. Because first of all, I got to find out gonna happen with his baby mama. Then I gotta find out how many baby mamas the bitch got. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, he's trying to talk wisdom. So the sister, in the meantime, is in there and talking to her too. And, the sister ain't feeling all of this kind of stuff that she's doing for the brother either. And she's telling her, it's better for my brother to leave and go to go to Houston than it is for him to stay in Kansas. And she was trying to make the point that, if he's in Kansas, then, he's more than likely to get in trouble again. And, she said her brother basically was left for dead on the street, bitch. That's how rough things had got for him before he was incarcerated. So really incarceration is probably what has saved this mofo's life. So again, as I said, we see why the mother and the sister are so eager for him to leave Houston, because we didn't know that from his testimony, right? He said what he did. So anyway, she, was saying, well, he's a grown-ass man and all of that. And the sister was like, no, he's a little boy. And she said, I'm going to tell you what. He can stay here. You say he a grown-ass boy. She said, I don't want to disrespect you in your house, but I'm telling you right now, if something happened to Quaylon, I will fight for him. I will kill for him. You understand what I'm saying? Which basically meant I'm coming back here and I'm going to check your ass. And I'm really going to check your ass. Chevelle is living in a fantasy world. She feels like, this is a man who is going to complete her family and complete her life. And this is what, she needs in her life. But I'm sitting up there trying to tell a girl, no, boo, this is not what you need. You need to let this mofo be with his mama. His mama is all up under him. you all up underneath your mother. Neither one of y'all are mature enough to handle such a delicate situation as a mofo coming out of jail. You don't know him. He hasn't raised your baby. Your baby don't know him. And you are already just allowing so many things to happen. And there's so many red flags with Quaylon because he, he feels like he has something to prove to all the family members and all the friends, and he's not even going to be able to do that, baby love, because he don't know life. He ain't been out in life long enough. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about Chevelle and Quaylon. Are they going to work? Is this relationship viable, bitch? Like, what the hell is going on with these two with these two people? Do you think that he is using her for her money? Do you think that she putting it out there? I don't know. I got my opinion about it, but I would love to hear yours. Anyway, y'all, that is the end of my review. I love you all to pieces. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.